Now look, this is the issue. They're gonna be putting shit up like this to make us think that it's AI, gang.
We need to stop the nonsense of thinking these are just acrylic pieces, that it's makeup, fake nails, or contact lenses. Wake up.
Let's go. Stand up. Everybody heads down. Stand up. Stand up.
What's good with the collective? Y'all know we back with another banger, another reaction. I appreciate everybody who been tapping in, running up, and subbing up. If you new to the channel, please like, comment, subscribe. Hit that bell so you always notified whenever we drop them uploads. Y'all know we coming with about 4 videos very smooth, 7. And this is for entertainment purposes as well. And when you like and comment and subscribe to the channel, helps Collective grow, helps Collective get bigger, helps more people who like this type of content. Tap in with this content. But I appreciate you if you're watching any TV, whatever the case is. Wish you was smooth 7. Might be a trigger warning or 2. I hope not. But I did have to go ahead and say, today we're going to do something we ain't did in a while. I used to drop, 2 videos a day. Remember I used to give y'all part 1 and a part 2. So today what we're going to do is we're going to drop this video first. Later on, I'll drop a longer video for y'all again at 5:30 p.m. Make sure your post notifications are on. Make sure you tapped in. Make sure you hyping up the video as well, please. I thank y'all. Like I said, I'll drop one now. I'll drop another one later today as well. So y'all get this one early in the day. Y'all get the next one at 5:30. You already know what it is, though. I ain't going to hold you. Let's get straight to the video, man. Let's go.
Y'all check this out. Julian Bryant, recognized as an Epstein Island survivor, said that she witnessed Epstein shapeshift into a reptilian devil-like creature. Let's check this out.
Talk about that. So waking up in a lab, this was not on the island. This was in New Mexico.
On the island, I saw him shapeshift.
Okay.
In the bedroom.
Let's talk about that first, and then we'll touch on this lab experience as well. So, can you explain what you mean by shape-shifting here?
Well, when I was in the bedroom with him, because he used to take me into that small bedroom, and it was always dark and really cold. And then it was almost like when he was orgasming or something. Like I looked at him and suddenly his face grew big like this. And then I saw these huge black eyes like this. And then a big mouth with this horrible tongue and this sort of dragon horn stuff, which is almost like the devil or, you know.
Thousands of years ago, even before the Roman Empire dominated Europe. And that system was called the Druids. And one of the most important symbols in that European Druidic system was a magic wand. Like Merlin, the magician with his magic wand, we're always waving the magic wand. The same idea as today with the orchestra leaders who have the magic wand. And of course, you play to their tune. They're the boss. They have the magic wand. Magic wands were always made out of the wood of a holly tree. It was made out of Hollywood. Once you understand Hollywood, you begin to understand the Druidic system, which we call Hollywood. Hollywood does 3 things. They tell you what your masters have done in the past, what they're doing now, and what they're getting ready to do. That's what Hollywood is there for, to tell you the history and where you are now and where you're going.
Oh, my uncle told me that was early on.
What a view!
Now, first of all, lad, we've got to get all these medieval ideas out of your head. Clear the way for new ideas. Knowledge of man's fabulous discoveries in the centuries ahead. Now that'll be a great advantage, boy.
Advantage indeed. If the boy goes about saying the world is round, they'll take him for a lunatic.
The world is round?
The Discworld.
For the people on the disc, the turtle was a mere hypothesis.
Right before your surgery, I asked if you had packed your cell phone, and you said, which one?
When? Skylar, I was medicated. I mean, I could have said the world was flat.
You know what I think? I think you accidentally told the truth.
Some will still disagree.
Remember when FBI Director Kash Patel said, "See you in Valhalla," following Charlie Kirk's assassination in remembrance of him, kind of talking to Charlie?
To my friend Charlie Kirk. Rest now, brother. We have the watch. And I'll see you in Valhalla.
Well, this picture was used by the news repeatedly of Tyler Robinson, the alleged assassin, and he just happens to be standing in front of his computer that has a picture of Goat Island on it, which is 1 mile from an 18-acre retreat in New Zealand called Valhalla. Find that super weird. I don't know what that means, but what a weird coincidence. And I think if you're the FBI director, you know what the heck your case is. You're watching the news, you know what's being presented about the guy, and you just happen to say that? Like, that's crazy. This is my driver, and I can't tell if they just think we're all idiots or that we wouldn't connect these things, but I knew there was something weird about that picture when it was being played on the news. I don't know. I don't know anymore.
I feel like they know we're not strong enough to do nothing about this shit today.
Bro, y'all gotta see this shit. Look at this real quick. Now look, this is the issue. They're gonna be putting shit up like this to make us think that it's AI, gang. I'm trying to tell y'all, and they can set it up to make it look like it's AI and it really be real. We all know and heard that fairies and pixies and all that shit is real. That's why they said that shit in Disney. It's literally been multiple videos of fairies and shit, yo. I'm really starting to think that 2020 shift, that shit is leading us into something like where they're allowing these things to come to life. Like, they opened up a portal or some shit. I know we all remember what CERN was saying 5 years ago. Just think about it. And literally, shit been weird ever since.
All I'm going to say is this. This is the perfect time for you to stay out the air and stay out these airports. These people won't get back for what's going on in their country. So there was a situation on a plane going from Nashville to Fort Lauderdale, Florida. And this situation mandated them to make an emergency landing in Atlanta. There was a threat where they thought somebody was going to do something on a plane that was coming from Nashville going to Fort Lauderdale. Look at this shit. Pay attention.
Yeah, this time we need everybody to have their heads down and hands up. Heads down, hands up. Heads down, hands up.
This shit is crazy.
Heads down, hands up. I need to see everyone's hands. Heads down,
this shit is
hands
crazy.
up. Heads down, hands up. Heads down.
Nah.
Everybody heads down.
Watch they lock somebody up. Nah, man. And they're saying that they didn't find any threatening items on the plane. But apparently they found something to take that man off that plane. So I say that to say this. You already know that there are people here in this country that might not like what's going on in these other countries. From previous instances on certain situations, you know these people just might retaliate. There was a possibility something could have went wrong last night on that plane. Pay attention.
New York to Brazil, Buenos Aires, and then Antarctica without ever coming up to the surface for air. And you can do it all at way more than 1,000 miles an hour on magnetic levitation trains, otherwise called maglev. One thing he told me, he went from Virginia to Los Angeles in 45 minutes. Do the math, 3,000 miles an hour. Most people don't even believe that there's a tunnel network. There are hundreds of thousands of miles of tunnel systems.
I remember that clip.
Hey, you even paying attention to me right now?
Did you know your phone can read your mind?
The phone that you have can pick up on your brain's frequency. Have you ever been thinking of something and it just appeared on your phone? Whether you were scrolling on whatever social media app or whatever, it just pops up.
Yep.
Not the fact that they all can hear us and they remember what you search for and they try to show you what you like. But there has been many times where I haven't said a thing or searched for something and it was just a thought. It appeared on my phone, and this has happened on multiple occasions. The phones can pick up on our brain's frequencies. Same way reality in this universe does. When you think certain things, you bring it into fruition. You can manifest your destiny. Live in the now and in the present.
Stay weird.
And watch how things change for you.
I ain't gonna lie, that's facts. You ever seen a commercial when you thinking about something? Why must the world go to war? Why can't we all just get along? If you say them ain't two faces, I don't know what the hell that is to you. I saw two faces and one had big ass black eyes. Spam it up below. Let me know y'all thoughts.
Is that where they are? See if I can get run over. Look at that. There's actually people back there. Where do you see it? Oh, right there.
The dark parts.
Right there. Look. Okay, look, there's a squirrel. No, that's not a squirrel, that's a... Oh my God. Oh, we got everybody stuck. Look at that. Is that an alien? That looks like an alien.
Standard issue alien.
Standard. A Sasquatch? Jeez, there's everything here. Elk. And then, unbelievable.
It's Saturday, I believe, and here's the truck I've been driving for the last few days for Wilson Logistics. This trailer just was assigned to us from Kraft over at the Kraft Foods plant, and we're delivering it here to what's called the Springfield Underground. And that is, as you can see behind me, this giant cave that's big enough to house hundreds of these trucks and trailers. There's a train track running through here. Just to give you an idea, back here, there's a regular sized truck. See how tall that is up there? It's just incredible.
Trigger warning, because the shit I'm about to tell you is horrific. This is why you have to be mindful going to certain countries that you know little about. So early February, Igor Komarov and his girlfriend went to Bali to vacation. They decided to tour the town. They rented those scooters that everybody rides. And while they were riding those scooters, a group of men on scooters, in cars, surrounded them. And Igor took him to a hidden location, contacted his family, and told his family in order to get him back, they're going to need to send $10 million. But this shit gets way deeper than that. They cut off this man's fingers. They broke his limbs. They broke his legs. They beat him so bad, he was almost unrecognizable. But that's not the end of it. They're saying that the reason that this happened to him is because his father scammed a crime family out of $10 million. There are videos with him crying and pleading with his family to send that money. There are videos of his girlfriend crying. But this story does not end good. People were saying that they found a severed head and body parts scattered all over a beach. Now, they don't know if that's him, but they're guessing that it is him because they haven't heard anything from Igor. This is crazy, man.
Prayers, if they decapitated, bro, scattered his body like that, beat him like that, that ain't for no chump change, bro. Gotta be a real respectable family. Has to be, bro. They connected. You don't play around when it come to that type of, you don't play around when it come to people's money in general, but 10 mil, bro, people will do the most for that. And why the money didn't come in? If that's your son and you love him like that, man, forget that money, bro. You can make another 10 million, you can make some more money, but you can't make another, bro. You can make another son, but he gonna be your son, but not your last son. You only get one of those, bro. You only get one child. People get one life, bro. I don't know. Shit crazy. I would have sent that money so fast, especially if I had it.
Euphrates River is drying up. And they said a lost castle was found. And also claimed that they've heard this sound.
Didn't that Marine say that under the Euphrates River, there's a chained up fallen angel? Ain't that what he said? I think that's what he said. Y'all let me know.
I don't know if y'all know this, but millions of people once again were plunged into darkness into Cuba last night, y'all. And I don't think this is random. And I do believe this is a byproduct of what's happening throughout the whole world right now, y'all. But in the last time this took place, Cuba actually sat in darkness for more than 2 weeks. So who knows how long this is going to last. But this is what Trump had to say about Cuba. Listen.
With Cuba is amazing. And we think that we want to finish this one first. But that will be just a question of time before you and a lot of unbelievable people are going to be going back to Cuba. Hopefully not to stay. We want you back, and we don't want to lose you. We don't want to make it so nice that they stay. But some people probably do want to stay. They love Cuba.
So do you guys think he's getting ready to clean up Cuba? Because this is what Cuba is looking like right now, y'all. Like, this is pretty sad. Cuba was known as the Pearl of the Caribbean at one point in time. And all of this is because of America, allegedly. So do you think he's about to make this right? He's about to fix this? Wow.
America is like that abusive ex you have, mentally abusive, physically abusive ex you have. They'll be toxic. They'll watch you struggling. Sometimes they might even be the reason why you struggling or why you feeling down or out. And they'll act like they're not the reason and then step in and be like, oh, I can help you. But when I help you, you got to do everything I say. And they don't tell you how they gonna F you from the back when they give you what they give you. And they're going to give you the scraps and you're going to think it's going to be so luxurious and lavish. And it's not, bro. It's not. They just want to put you under their thumb, put you under control. But what I'm saying ain't true. It's off entertainment. Y'all let me know y'all thoughts. Shout out to Cuba. Prayers to y'all, man.
I don't understand how people still think this is art. Look at this, a cult circle. They're performing a live ritual with demons. You can see it in their body structures, all the features. They look like masks, they look like costumes, but no, they're showing their true face. And you, follower of fads, follower of trends, you're just being sucked into this whole demonic show where pseudo-fashion designers play at being artists and mock you to your face, creating these grotesque and satanic images where the vast majority of these beings are male, destroying everything that is femininity. Cult, even if you don't speak English, just add an O and you'll understand it. We need to stop the nonsense of thinking these are just acrylic pieces, that it's makeup, fake nails or contact lenses. Wake up. Read they hid it from you. Comment book.
Yeah, like again, that shit be making me uncomfortable seeing them costumes.
I'm pretty sure the NBA is not going to like the fact that Jeremy Lin just exposed what a lot of us already knew and a lot of people was thinking. That the NBA is rigged. It's some rigging to it. Listen to what Jeremy Lin said. And then y'all gotta watch the Dwight Howard body language. It don't lie, fool.
I'm trying to throw anyone under the bus, but there was one specific game where it really hit me was I had 20 and 10 after 3 quarters. We were up about 15 to 18. And in the 4th quarter in overtime, I didn't play 1 second.
Think he was with
and so
the
I'm
Knicks.
looking at the assistant coach, watching our lead go down. I have 20 and 10 after 3 quarters. Like, I'm on pace to have a real nice game. And like, and he goes, yeah, we got the call from above. You're done for tonight.
They call.
And so I was like, what? Like, who picked up the phone? How'd y'all get on the phone in the middle of the game? And he's like, yeah. I'm like, what happened? And like, they got a look from somebody in the crowd was like, nah, like, so me and this other player, the other player who was doing really, he had like 25 after 3 quarters. They're both like, yo, those two, they're done. And so we ended up losing in overtime, and this was against another team that was also tied for last, and they were trying to get, you know, the best projection.
So essentially he was saying the team that he was on, which I believe it was the Knicks, they were tanking games. Somebody higher up was like, hey, take them out. We gotta lose these games, fool. I don't think this is nothing new to me. I'm already hip to the game. Y'all let me know down below in the comments how y'all feel about this though.
Esto parece como una culebra, como un muñeco. Uy, eso no era una culebra, tampoco era un pescado. Entonces, ¿qué mismo que era eso? ¿Qué será? Qué raro.
What was that? Was that a seahorse?
Let's go. Stand up. Everybody heads down. Stand up. Stay down. Stand up.
It's time to get ready. Take action now before water restrictions start on Monday, March the 9th. If you have water-heavy chores you'd like to tackle, please do them this weekend. If you have a mountain of laundry, do it this weekend and get it done before restrictions start. If you need to wash your car, do it this weekend. We're doing what we can to let everyone know about the water restrictions using news, social media, ads, signs, and more. Information postcards will start arriving to all Calgary homes, informing them about water restrictions and the actions that can be taken. We've also been reaching out directly to businesses, industry, and partner organizations and our neighboring communities. We need your help to spread the word. Your action of saving 5 flushes a day makes you a water hero. Your action of reducing shower from 6 minutes to 3 minutes makes you a water hero. A dishwasher uses 28 liters of water, and a front-load washing machine uses 62 liters. Your action of running these when full and not half full makes you a water hero. The more people who know about the restrictions and take action to save water, the easier it will be to keep our use under 500 million liters a day, and the better off our community will be.
When I said my uncle told me this is how this shit was gonna be, I took heat.
For instance, I think in the future, we'll be wasting hours and hours of our lives just watching videos of cats and dogs being adorable. and we'll share those videos with our friends. And our friends will respond not with words, but with a row of little circular laughing cartoon faces. And we'll call that progress. And also, we won't be able to watch any of those videos without having to skip an advert first. And that advert will be tailored to your internet viewing habits. Although for some reason it'll always be about some disgusting oatmeal cereal that you'll never buy anyway. And we'll also spend vast portions of our time on websites called social media sites, which we will hate, but we will have 6 different accounts for. And we'll spend most of our time looking for people online to have arguments with. And there will be far-right groups spreading misinformation about immigration on these social media sites, which will then be shared by members of our own family. And this will confirm what we've always suspected, which is that our Auntie Linda is a massive racist. And most importantly, we'll be able to access all of this on our phone. So when we go to bed, we'll take our phone with us. When we go to the toilet, we'll take our phone with us. When we come out of the shower, we'll grab our phone to see if we missed anything. And we won't dry ourselves with a towel anymore. We'll just sit on the edge of our beds, just dripping wet, scrolling on our phones. Just scrolling and scrolling. Because the scrolling never ends. You just keep scrolling. And one day a far-right government will take advantage of the fact that we're just spending all day arguing with strangers on the toilet, and they will seize power whilst we're not looking, and that is when freedom and democracy will become a thing of the past. I imagine. I mean, I'm just guessing.
You know, when they get you hooked to your phone, do you think that they're going to remove that phone and put a chip in your hand? Or you think they're going to put that chip into something that you already got in your hand that you don't want to get out of? Just asking. I'm just asking. I ain't telling you what to believe. I'm trying to make the shit make sense here. Because if I was higher up, that's what I would do. That's what I would do. I wouldn't make you put it in some shit like your hand. I'd make you put it in something that's already in your hand that you can't resist. And the reason why I say that is because, I mean, why would I, if I'm trying to F you, if I'm trying to play you and how you doing everything I want you to do, why would I tell you? Why would I want you to expect to be seeing what's coming? I want you to think you know what's coming. So when I give you what's coming, you be like, wait, I know you thought it was that.
Got a glimpse into the future last night, and it was absolutely terrifying. Have you seen the movie Begonia that just came out with Emma Stone? If you haven't, let me just tell you this. I was not prepared for that experience, and I don't even know if I want to call it an experience. It was mind-blowing. The concept of the movie is about Emma Stone, who's a CEO, but the twists and turns within her CEO life is where things start to take a potentially dark turn, and someone thinks that she's an alien from the Andromeda Galaxy. Now in this film, first of all, if you know me and you're following me, you know that I believe art imitates life. Life imitates art, and that things like movies, television, magazines, things with that much focus and visual representation that the whole world gets to see has an energy about it that I believe to be a prediction into the future or something that's currently happening. I mean, basically every movie that I watched as a child, I'm living in right now. So the parallel to that is, well, but this movie, oh my God, it was so eerily connected to everything we have been talking about for the past year and a half. Three Eye Atlas, the Galactic Federation, the Council of Nine, star seeds. It taps into every flat earth, the ice wall. It taps into every single one of these theories per se. Whew. I got the shakes just thinking about it because it had such a powerful message and energy, twists and turns and if nots and whatnots. It was just cinematic masterpiece. At the same time, terrifying because the message within it is currently what is happening in our world. And if you've seen the movie, you're going to understand what I'm talking about. I'm not going to spoil it for you, but it's a literal parallel universe to what's happening right now. It's such a great movie. If you haven't seen it, 10 out of 10, fantastic, but be prepared when that movie is over to have every third eye you might have be completely opened to the universe and connection. Fantastic, fantastic. Go see that movie immediately.
Have y'all seen it? I've seen the previews.
What is the Sphinx? The head on there now is a recarved face. The original head was Thoth. He built the Great Pyramid. He also built the Sphinx. He says something in the Emerald Tablets. He says, beneath the Sphinx, I hide my ship. And far in the future, an enemy will come from the deep. And the one who can release my ship will defeat them with ease. He's talking about space battle. And he's talking about the fact that he got this ship underneath the Sphinx. Now, to add credence to this, I was doing a post-conference lecture. I was talking about this documentary coming on Discovery Channel. And they were going to air live what they discovered a mile underneath the Sphinx's paw. And then as soon as it went to air, it said this show was canceled. The guy who was the producer for that episode was in my front row in my audience. And he said they gave me a gag order. But he said all I could tell you was there was a massive technological object down there and they forbid us to talk about it and to release it to the public. So we had to shut the show down.
Y'all want to take a rabbit hole? Take Thoth, the tablets. Thoth, however you want to put it. Check that. Run with it. Take that rabbit hole. My uncle used to tell me to take that rabbit hole. It's some crazy shit that you're going to come across. Let me know y'all thoughts. But y'all know we made it to the end of this. And if you haven't already, please like, comment, subscribe. Hit that bell so you always notified whenever we drop them uploads. Y'all know we coming with about 4 videos every smooth 7. And this is for entertainment purposes as well. And when you like and comment and subscribe to the channel, helps Collective grow, helps Collective get bigger, helps more people who like this type of content tap in with this content. But I appreciate you if you're watching ETV, whatever the case is. I wish you a smooth 7. I love y'all, Collective. Again, y'all got it. We got another one coming at 5:30 p.m. West Coast time, Pacific time. I got y'all. This gonna be the intro to it. Let me know y'all thoughts, man. Let me know y'all opinions. We ain't did this in a while, 2 videos in one day, but I figured we got time, so why not? But I ain't gonna hold you till I see everybody later on. Y'all know what it is. We gone.
Ay, yeah, I just check my account. Sheesh, at the amount. You probably know it.